Welcome back to another video. Sorry for the long break, but as you know, I'm not a YouTuber. I only came out to make sure that somebody would enter house, but she no agree enter house. She's out again, disrespecting herself. So we've come again with another video. So anyway, this video contains copyrighted material, but it's allowed under Section 107 of the US Copyright Act and Section 19 of the Nigerian Copyright Act. I'm using it for the purposes of fair use and fair dealing. All clips and images are going to be used in a very transformative manner, so they do not compete with the original work. No defamation is intended. So, Lily loves to project. What do I mean by project?
If you're doing life, not the shows that type of dirtiness. You're very dirty. You're very dirty. You're not cultured. You are not. You position your life before you make video. That is why content creators buy flowers, use nice place to film. You want to do voiceover, you cannot even be showing us fine picture like others are showing. You they show us car, chinchi junimi, seat chinchi junimi, bed bugs.
Now, as we know, Lily is very used to coming out here and offering advice. She's the perfect queen. She talks about people's marriages, talks about how people are dirty and how they're not as perfect as she is. But essentially, she's projecting her own insecurities onto other people.
Narcissists project to divert negative attention away from themselves. This is so popular, especially in arguments. Let me put this back on you. You're the one lying. You're the one cheating. You're the one. And they project everything back on you so that it avoids the topic that you actually brought up in the very beginning, that they did something wrong and you were trying to hold them accountable.
So as I said before, she likes to project about so many different things, about marriage, dirt, everything that she talks about. You have to flip it and just say that she's actually advising herself. That's the best way to understand people like Lily and also people like Editorial. So remember that a narcissist projections are their actual confessions. So when she's talking about dirt, when she's talking about marriage, when she's talking about people saying sorry and that she's been hurt, she's actually confessing her own innermost thoughts. So a few hours ago, Lily actually did a prank on her husband, saying that his mouth smelled. But what was really interesting was how her husband actually reacted to the prank.
My sister, I will say carry your cross. Everybody get waiting. My own na mouth odor.
Jesus, your husband mad this man.
Now, I wasn't really sure initially when I watched it whether DaddyM was in on this prank or not, especially because of the transitions between the clips, because it seemed to be up 1 minute and down the next. But that might just be the way that Lily edited the video. And I actually do believe that what DaddyM said next, he actually meant it. But if you look at the transitions, you can actually see how he's up, then he's down. So he might have been in on the prank, but regardless, I do believe that what he said was actually true.
Sometimes mouth.
Which one they smell?
She they even they say armpits. You self still they snore join them.
Which one your own
You
smell?
you they even snore.
You
The
go
smell
buy
of
perfume, where one perfume you go put that for your body.
So this is the reason why I'm saying that I actually believe that he actually believed what he said. I think he was actually being very truthful, even if he was in on that prank. What he actually said to Lily was actually true, because you can actually look at her face. She was very shocked about what he said.
I leave because of
Okay, me I get body odor. Wait, you the thought I get body odor now. Wait, I get body odor.
So DaddyM is really serious.
But you say I get body odor. I get body odor.
I go buy body shower here, body spray here. 2 days, you don't finish.
So the body odor make me the user. Now body odor make me the user.
He used body spray to cover up.
Cover body odor.
Cover body odor.
So you mean that now I get body odor? On a serious note, I get body I dey smell.
So there's a real element of truth in what DaddyM is actually saying. Lily, like I said, seems to be very, very shocked. The prank has gone completely AWOL. It wasn't the way that she wanted the prank to actually end. I think what he actually said was actually true, that she finishes his body spray in 2 days. And the reason why it feels like it's really true is that, somebody attacks you about something very personal, the natural reaction is that you're going to respond back with another a personal attack. So she crossed a boundary, and that made him lash out by coming up with something equally personal to defend himself. So, and he's very specific about his claim as well, because, you know, if it was just a prank, he would have just said something about, well, you smell as well. But he's very specific about the perfume and the perfume that he buys, how it only lasts for 2 days, how she sprays it to cover up the, you know, the smell. So, you know, it seems like, you know, this is actually true, what he's actually saying. So is DaddyM actually right? Now, I think sometime last week, DaddyM came back from a 4-day trip, and Lily actually put this on her channel. And here she's talking about how DaddyM's coming back today. She's very excited.
To official vlog on how I'm welcoming my husband from a 4-day trip.
So the key thing here, you know, because DaddyM's talking about Lily and her hygiene. I started this video talking about how Lily likes to project when she's talking about dirtiness. Actually, she's talking about herself. So she was talking about another reactor and how that reactor is very, very dirty. But DaddyM's already now revealed that Lily has hygiene issues. And now I want to just basically talk about the fact how she projects this dirtiness when she's talking about other people. She's actually talking about herself. It's a window into how dirty she is. So look underneath her nails. So underneath her false nails that she has. And look at the level of dirt underneath them. Can you see there? You can see dirt there. Look underneath here. This is all caked in dirt. Yeah, can you see there and there? All caked in dirt underneath her nails. And, you know, it's very well known that the problem with false nails is that they can attract quite a lot of bacteria. Sometimes the bacteria that can be found in them are similar to what you can find in feces. It's known that, you know, when you have false nails, it's very difficult to wipe your bottom without getting feces and things stuck in them. So it really can be a big issue.
For the most part, nothing too crazy. One sample did have some bacterial growth that you can find in feces.
So, well, you know, another issue that tells us that, you know, Lily will often come out here with just her wrapper on, and she'll often say, oh, I've just brushed, I haven't taken my shower. As if she thinks that it makes her look really, is it like Gen Z or really hip? But actually she comes across as quite unclean. So this is her on the same day preparing for DaddyM, and boldly telling us that she still only had brushed her teeth, but she hadn't showered.
My body is just doing kekere, kekere, kekere. I hadn't showered. This is after 4 p.m. I brushed, took my green tea. So I hadn't showered yet. And I don't want to shower again. I'm tying a wrapper.
Yeah, so she's saying she's intended to shower. She said what she wants to do is clean up the room, make the room smell nice for when DaddyM comes home later on in the evening. And then after that, she says she intends to take her shower.
I want to dress this room, mop it, put air freshener, put candles, make it smelling good, and then I'll head to the shower.
But, you know, what do you notice? Do you actually think that she showered? Actually have a look.
I ain't going back, I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and go all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through.
So was DaddyM not right?
But you still get body odor. I get body odor.
I go buy body soap here, body spray here. 2 days, don't finish.
So the body odor make me the user. Now body odor make me the user.
He used body spray to cover up.
And then after she's taken the supposed shower, but she sprayed all of this perfume, she's now gone into the kitchen to go and cook food, fisherman's soup for DaddyM, you know. But then she's using those nails to touch the raw food. So you can imagine, look underneath the nails.
This is my snail, the one I'm training, like I'm reeling in my horns. Oporo, right? The big ones, yeah?
And then she now cooks the food, you know, with those. Now look underneath the nails again.
And then I will add the periwinkles.
Lily often talks about purging, and I think we can see why. So after she's now cooked, she's now in the toilet doing a number 2. So she's talking about being midway in her pooping. And then her children now cry out that DaddyM has now returned, and so she wipes her bum. And I told you before, the problem with those nails, we know worldwide, in America it's a big issue, that we know that women that have those nails, they find it very difficult to wipe their bum without getting things stuck within their fingernails. But anyway, she's wiping her yash after doing that number 2 or midway.
God, oh, so my husband just got back. My head, my children shouting. I heard you guys shouting. Mommy, you're happy. Yes, I know. I know you're happy.
So, so she just gets up, flushes the toilet. She said she was midway in pooping, which means she was pooping. Yeah, but surely she's going to wash her hands, surely.
So let's go and welcome you. I don't cut my poo-poo.
Oh, wow. But rather than washing her hands, what does she do?
Hey, love, Linda.
So was DaddyM not right?
But you still get body odor. I get body odor.
I go buy body soap here, body spray here. 2 days, don't finish.
So na body odor make me dey use am. Na body odor make me dey use am.
He used body spray to cover up.
And so, of course, when she now went out to go and hug DaddyM after the 4-day break, his 4-day travel, he was not very engaged. You can see him looking off to the side. Yeah, she's touching him with those hands, those nails,
Jesus,
and he's not really interested. Yeah, and then she continues to spread infection with her nails. So DaddyM brought back lots of goodies, pomo. He brought back bole. He brought back fish, and Lily's there with those nails, opening the bags and spreading infection. Oh, look at the nails. Look underneath. Oh. So remember, projection with the narcissist essentially is narcissists telling on themselves. It's the process through which they reveal who they are and what they're doing. So when Lily comes at her and she talks about marriage and she's whatever, and there's some people are dirty and whatever, remember, she's talking about herself. Now, this is going to be number 1 in the series of videos, because like I said, Lily doesn't know when to stop. I think the next videos that we're going to do are going to be based on her marriage. We might have a series of 10 videos based on her marriage, and what she said about another reactor's marriage. Like I said, if she wants to continue to be restless and she won't stop, then we won't stop. Bye.